Hey, Aquarius, how are you guys? Welcome back. Aquarians, let's take a peek. I feel like I want to do like a destination card. I don't know why, but let's see. Where's the Aquarian energy flow going? Um, I just these are all freestyle storylines. We're kind of like bare bones right now before I put up our new backdrop and everything. And I just kind of wanted to do something different for each zodiac. So we have Dragon's Lair, card number 19. Now, I only read these in the upright. So where are we going? We're going right to the dragon's lair. The dragon is where the treasure is, right? That's dragons hoard and protect treasure. Now, this doesn't look like there's a dragon here, except if you look closely, because this is all iced over. So this is something dormant. This is something that we haven't approached in a while. But in fact, it's breathing fire under its little nostrils. So there's a little giveaway. So we're approaching something that could be exciting, could be a challenge, could be something extremely rewarding as well. It could be like, ooh, it's going to be a little nerve wracking. I'm going to do this though. So kind of a fun energy to start out with, because where are we going with this, right? The dragon's lair. Hierophant in the reverse. Moon in the reverse. This is a really sloppy shuffle too, but Fool in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. And then 9 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. All reversals. What are the odds on that? That's insane. And the first 3 to all the major arcana. So where are we headed? Well, first off, we're going someplace that we've never gone before. This is breaking away from tradition, rules and regulations, and saying, you know what, this is not, maybe I used to do this kind of a job and everyone expected me to, do this. Maybe I'm high power lawyer, or, some profession where it's like, if you become that, like you worked really hard to get there, that is your title. And maybe somebody is saying, I don't want this title anymore, though. And I'm about to tell everybody that, because Moon in the reverse is revealing our innermost feelings. But what's interesting is somebody is saying, no, I'm not going to be going this direction. And I'm not going to be forced to go down a road. This could be somebody who was about to get married saying, I don't think that I want to be married after all. I'm not going to take that leap of faith. The truth is, this doesn't suit me. This life path doesn't suit me. I'm going to be doing something else. As could be, and I only suggest something like that as an example, because the Hierophant can talk about, connection to our higher self. It can talk about connection to, again, belief systems. And in this case, we're breaking away from certain belief systems. It can talk about relationships, particularly the institution of marriage. It can talk about any kind of major institution or like business aspects. But we're breaking away from something and revealing, like, I don't actually agree with that, or I don't actually want that. And I won't be going down that road after all. And I'm not even stressed out or worried about it. This is just it's the end of the road for me on this one. So somebody, our lead character is telling someone, proclaiming, announcing, I have a different goal for myself. Okay, so that could be the dragon's lair, that alone, like announcing that I'm going through a major life change. We got a Queen of Pentacles upright, but then we got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is, they're abundant all on their own. And there's a certain amount of, I feel like somebody is turning down a major offer. They're saying no thank you to that job offer. They're saying no thank you to maybe what was a really great, yes, it's awesome that someone wanted to make me a partner in their law firm, but I don't actually want to do that. I'm going to keep doing what I do, or I'm going to change direction altogether. I'm going to go buy something of my own, do something vastly different. No, I don't really want to explain to everybody what I'm going to be doing. There's either someone is saying, no, I don't want to say yes to that promotion because it would change my life and I don't want to go there. I don't want to move there. I don't want to open my own store that, the company wants me to, be the head of this or the head of that. I don't want to do that. I'm happy where I am. Somebody is saying what matters to me is my personal sense of stability, not how others are going to see me. Like, am I keeping up with the Joneses enough so that everyone can brag about this or that? I don't care to do that. Tell me why we have the Dragon's Lair. What? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups came out sideways though. The Dragon's Lair is the, yes, it holds adventure, maybe a little challenge. It's because someone is about to embark on the road to what they actually want to pursue. I'm interested in this. This is my personal happiness, and this is what I'm going after. This is somebody who is refusing some life path that was laid out for them that they earned every step of the way. But it could be like, I don't want to be married after all. I think that I'm going to go a totally different direction, or I don't want to take that promotion, or I don't want to open that business, even though everybody wants me to do it. I'm not going to do that. I actually am going to go a totally different route. No, I don't feel like explaining my reasons why. But before I go in this other route, I also, somebody has a dream, and it's their own personal thing that they care about. It's something that our lead character, I just want this death card. I want to change everything. I want to change and do something that I've been missing, or be with someone that I've been missing. I'm ending one way of life because I've been dissatisfied. I've been lonely. Sometimes we can be in partnerships and we're still lonely. I've been with the wrong partner, so I've been lonely, and I don't want to be lonely anymore. I don't want to be married anymore because I was lonely there. I want to change things. That's what we have happening with this character. But at the same time, saying that they're going to change things, they also don't want to have to explain to everybody where they're headed next, because it's personal. Like, well, it's where I'm going to be going. I don't feel like explaining where I'm going to be going. I may not even 100% know where I'm going, but I'm going to ask what is this that this person wants to do instead, right? Because there's something that they want to change. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. Somebody has got their eye on the prize. Somebody knows either exactly who they want to be with, the person they've been dreaming of, a Queen of Wands, somebody that they're in love with, someone that they've wanted to be with for a very long time, someone who they see as sexy, single, independent, an individual. This could be the storyline of someone who is, they are sure of who they want to be with. Now, this could be same-sex couples that we're talking about, right? Because we've seen the Queen of Pentacles and now the Queen of Wands. This could be someone who's saying, no, I'm going to go ahead and I can't stop thinking about this person that I love. So I'm going to go toward them at some point, but I don't really want to announce it to everybody because this is my personal journey. This is taking me a lot of courage to change my life, and then to also have the courage to go after what I want. It's like two layers of courage that somebody has to have. First, I have to say no to something, change my direction. It could surprise a lot of people because a lot of people might have expected me to do one thing or be one thing, and I'm not going to be that anymore. It doesn't have to be same sex. I just threw that out there just because we saw two queens, but this could be, masculine, feminine, masculine, doesn't matter. But it's somebody changing direction because there has been, in this case, either a life choice that they want to be theirs. Maybe they want to become this Queen of Wands. Like, no, I don't want to run this business where it's going to, tie me down, and I'm going to always have to have this title that I wear, because I've always dreamed of being a freelance artist. I want to do something vastly different. I want to call the shots in my own life. Even though I've raised myself to some upper echelon, I don't want what they're offering me. Yes, I could have that, but I don't want that. I want a different life for me. So we've got this character who is saying, no, I want the life that I've been dreaming of for myself. This is somebody is going after their dreams, and it's challenging and it's scary. We have the Devil in the reverse, but it feels better to them than their previous plans. This person is not scared that they're making the wrong decision. It's just that it's requiring a lot of courage to go after their dreams and make their dream come true. It's either to become that Queen of Wands, or it's to go get a Queen of Wands. They want the life that they've wanted for a long time. But in order to have it, they had to first sacrifice and give up something to have the life that they authentically want. I think that's an understandable thing. We had the Two of Swords and we had the Seven of Cups. It's going to confuse a lot of people, and a lot of people are not going to like these life changes that this person is going to be making. Because it's like, where did this come from? Why didn't we know before? Why are you just now like, this could be mind blowing for people who know this individual because they didn't breathe a word of it. Knight of Wands, and it seems like they're suddenly taking off, almost like people who know this lead character well could be like, whoa, what is going on with this character? Are they like midlife crisis? Are they just flippantly racing off, because one day they're like, you know what, I don't want to be a high-powered lawyer anymore. I want to actually go buy a little boat and go be with someone that I love dearly, and we're just going to sail around a little bit. It could be something so vastly different, but it's such a, others could even see this person as being selfish, like, oh, you're just out for you, you're doing something flippant, flamboyant, you are letting go of your stable life that we expect you to live in order to go pursue your happiness. Sometimes people get irritated that people go after their happiness because it's like, well, I'm not getting to do that. And it's like, well, who's stopping you? But there is an element where people are not going to understand, how is this person allowing themselves to behave this way? And it's like, well, because this is what this person wants. So they're going to go after the thing that they authentically want. Let me get just one more here. It seems flippant to others, but this has been a dream for a long time for this lead character. Seven of Wands. And it's not as easy as what everybody thinks it is for this character. This character is having a lot of bravery. There's lots of obstacles. There's lots of fears. There's lots of worries. But our lead character is also saying, yeah, but I have to do this. I have to do this for me because I want to change my life. It's time that I change my life. I don't want to live according to others' rules. I need to go after the things that suit me. And that is not what I've been doing. Okay, so where does our lead character end up? I mean, we saw them going after that Queen of Wands. They end up really satisfied. Queen of Pentacles. So they are being their authentic selves. They're being true to themselves at last. They may have wanted a simpler life and one of a different variety of stability instead of what they had. They may have wanted to be with a totally different type of person, but they wanted to be a different kind of a person. This is someone who they may have wanted their life to, this person, they might have been in a business position where they were always flying around, they were never at home, and everybody liked, oh, my kid or my partner or whomever, they're always gone. They travel, they go all over the world, and it might have been like a bragging point for others. But they were like, what I want to be in one spot, and I want to have a garden, and I want to be at home with the person I love every night. And I want a different quality of life. And in order to have that different quality of life, I got to give up this other quality. And that's not going to make everybody happy. And it might even require a change of partnership and all of that. But that's what I want. I want to be grounded. I want to be home. So somebody they're changing everything about who they've been. So they might have been a goer, doer, mover, shaker. And their version of a good life is to actually be grounded, stable, rooted, and have one zip code that they come home to every night. And it's a totally different life. There's something about stability here. There's something about this is what someone really wants. Even though they've never had that before. I feel like this person has never had a place where they felt like they really belonged, or a place that they really called home, where it really felt like I am developing things here that are, I call this my home. I feel like, I'm planting roots and I'm really having roots. This person wants to have roots with the Queen of Wands. That's loving, and that's passionate, and this is all very positive. All the changes somebody is making, it's all because they really want this for themselves, and they never had that before. So the sense of stability in their lives, not being stuck, but rather a sense of stability in where they want to be. But it's interesting because first they have to destabilize their life in order to gain this stability. That's what we've seen. Is there any final message here? Five of Wands. Change. It's time for change. And this was a test. And there will be more tests probably. Because again, change leads to, it challenges others to change sometimes also, or there's going to be more stuff that has to be worked out. But change is necessary. It's a part of life. It's an inescapable part of life. If we came to this planet expecting that we don't have to grow, not even the planet that we live on is in one static position, right? It's turning all the time. We do nothing but change on this planet continuously. Our bodies continuously change. We age, we grow, we develop. There's all kinds of processes that have to happen, and we cannot expect any other area of our lives to not change. The best thing to do is to approach change like, okay, this will be an opportunity for me to learn something. And that's actually what we see are these wizards. It looks like they're fighting, but they're not really. They're practicing. So we have a viewpoint shift here, which is that dragon's lair, that kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm really going to go ahead and go after what I really want. This was inevitable change, as is the fact that it's going to cause upheaval, and there's going to be more change that happens because of what this person puts into motion. It's going to change dynamics for other people in their lives and their interactions with others. But it's almost like, but don't fear change, because it is a necessary part of human life. So kind of a cool message, kind of a cool storyline, because it's like, doesn't mean there's nothing to worry about. It's just, but it does mean that. It means exactly that. It's like, well, if our character is going to go after what they authentically want, they can't expect not to ruffle feathers. But it also, ruffling feathers is part of life, just like just like breathing, just like personal choice. Our personal choice changes, and therefore our behaviors have to change, and our what we do in life is going to change. So kind of a cool story. All right, you guys, that's what I've got on this one, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks, Aquarians, for giving this a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, all that jazz. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget, I almost always, unless something goes horribly wrong in my world, I always put out 2 videos for each zodiac each week. If you're ever wondering where your zodiac read is, check the playlist that I have for you. So the Pisces playlist. This is your first one of the week, and it's already Wednesday. So your next one will come out. I usually do them once every 3 or 4 days. But I also put out a singles reading every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I also put out a bonus general message every day. And then I also put out a today's topic every single day. So if you're ever wondering how my channel operates, that is it. So at minimum, you get 2 videos every single day that are like general overviews. Then you get 2 that are just specific to Pisces. And then 3 times a week, there's a singles reading. So I hope that makes sense. All right, take care. Bye, guys.